Yeah, I have a question. How do you know that he's the one?
I know for you. He might have 6 pack.
If he doesn't respect his mother, he won't respect you. So it's like red flags are red flags. Don't paint it orange or green. So much that's to sit. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hello, privyetiki. Today I'm joined by my two favorite girls in Russia, Veronica and Salma. Okay, so guys, today we're doing a girl chat, which I've been wanting to do for such a long time actually. But who would like to share with the people what the topic is?
What are we looking for in a husband?
Yeah.
This topic is...
I know, right? It's hard.
Are you not confused?
I am, girl. Okay, so we'll be talking about that. I just wanted to mention that it's going to be a mukbang. We just didn't want to sit and talk. So we have a company that has sponsored this video and it's called Canam Chicken. So we'll be chewing on their delicious wings as we talk about this. Yeah, so who would like to start, girls? So what are you looking for?
You start.
Okay, because I just want to clarify why we're talking about this. Is because we're in our early 20s and obviously in a few years to come this will matter to us, right?
Yeah,
so we want to help each other.
You start. What are you looking for in a husband?
Okay, let me start eating. Okay, I think it's important. It's very important that somebody is God-fearing.
Oh yeah.
I think it's important because what does the Bible say? That the husband should lead in the family.
Yeah, obviously you can't have someone who doesn't believe in God.
Yeah, leading the family. Where will he lead you if he doesn't believe in God himself, right? But other than that, somebody who's smart.
Someone's got to teach the kids the mathematics
Maybe we can
homework,
we can turn on the fan if you're sweating. You turn on the fan. I'm sorry if there'll be a little bit of noise. Yeah. What did you say about mathematics? Somebody to teach mathematics at home.
So someone has got to teach the children, right?
Oh yeah.
It's definitely not me.
Salma, you are an engineer. You graduated with first class.
I don't want to do primary school math.
What about when they reach university? Will you be able to help?
When they reach university, they'll be smart enough for themselves.
Okay. Oh wow, I see you. I see you.
So who's next?
Yeah,
Salma, what are you looking for?
two things.
Allow me to swallow.
Okay,
We're waiting for you.
We're waiting for you.
Uh-huh.
I think I'll be having
You have awkward silence.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
I think for me, we must be compatible.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Compatibility is
Yeah,
important,
it's
right?
important, yeah.
I mean, how do you know if you're compatible?
I mean, it's just comfortable. You're with him and it's not like you're counting down the hours like, when is he gonna leave? It's like, okay, you're doing you, I'm doing me, but there's still this air of comfortability around us. And it's just like, I can freely express myself to you, you can freely express yourself to me. I mean, we get each other.
Oh, okay. So what about like maybe when you talked about comfortability, like maybe even if you're just together, but then you can be like, if we are together, we can be like absolutely quiet. And it's not awkward. It's not like, like what should I say next? You know?
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna spend the rest of your life with someone, you shouldn't be thinking about what am I gonna say next.
Yeah.
In your mind all the time you have a conversation with that person, right?
Yeah. What about you?
No, it's
I don't know.
I know, Veronica. I know for you. He must have 6 packs.
What did you say, Salma?
6 packs.
6 guys.
Oh, okay.
What's 6
Just
packs?
kidding.
I was like, okay, I think what I look for. Salma, eat please. You girls are not eating. Like your husband is watching.
I mean,
Yeah. Okay, so what I look for in a husband, or what I would look for in a husband, I think, let me see. You've already mentioned the first one. Okay, yeah, somebody who is prayerful. Wait, this is like a big question, eh? When you like just think about it. But I think I would be looking for somebody who's real and responsible, because I feel like if you're real enough, you would be able to like okay, I'm more, sometimes I do fantasize a lot, right? And I'm just looking for somebody who's just gonna bring me to reality, like, okay, you know what, this is what's on the table, this is what we're gonna do, like a leader, somebody who's responsible enough. Like, how can I even explain it? Like, all the way, oh no, what responsibility means, somebody who's able to lead you, somebody who's able to
like when you're being an undecisive person.
yeah, like when you're being undecisive, yeah, exactly. When you're being unrealistic about certain things in life, like, you know, this is not gonna be possible. Yes, girl, you can achieve this in a year and stuff, but somebody just gonna be there, like, to just guide you somehow. Like somebody who's real. Somebody who's not gonna, yeah, I know there's this thing of support my dreams and everything else, yeah, but somebody who's able to like elaborate and put some points there and say, okay, here, this is a thing, so you can do this, this can work, this can't work, and so like somebody who just like make you aware, like somebody who's just gonna make your mind so broad, like even think outside the box kind of thing, you know, like somebody who's real and responsible enough. I think that's one of the
like it reminds me of like being realistic or something, like, because yeah, like you said, maybe fantasizing,
yeah,
you know, I want to make sure like I have a big house and I have a big car, and then the realistic side of things would be, so what are we doing to actually
and the
have
thing
that
is, like you're just shopping every day and you're like, I want to have a big house and stuff.
Yeah.
Girl, like are you do you have a saving plan? What are you doing exactly? How much have you saved towards the big house? How many years do you want to have that? Like, in how many years would you like to build that big house, or you're still living the life? You know, just that kind of thing.
Oh, that brings me to the point of someone who's also able to manage his money,
yeah,
right?
Point.
You can't be with someone whose everyday plan is, where's the next party?
yeah.
Tell
me about it.
Tell
me about
Honestly, I feel like you can't party the whole day. Okay, you have 20. Like everybody has 24 hours, and it's how you make out of that 24 hours. So yeah, there's time to party, but guys, 0-1 every day to the next day 0-1.
Some people
How?
take Friday through to Sunday, it's
Yeah,
for
just
party,
partying, yeah.
Party
Okay,
after
I
party.
think that for me is a no.
Yeah, and you just said no, so what would be your like
Deal breaker?
deal breakers?
You need to have a plan.
Okay, so
Like we talked
don't
about,
have
like
a plan.
finances. You need to have a plan. Like, you know, okay, there's nothing wrong with going partying. There's nothing wrong with partying. There's really nothing wrong with having fun. You need to have fun. You're youth. You know, you need to enjoy life, but you need to have a plan. How today, Friday I'm gonna party, but okay, maybe I need to put certain things like morning, afternoon. I'm gonna party in the evening until maybe like for 4 hours or something. And you come back home. You need to rest. You need to have like, this is how, like, I was reading a book about an organized mind and organized life. You know, like you need to set up a plan that is going to help your mind be organized and get adapted to it. So if you've planned even your mind, because honestly, if I go for a party by the time I'm coming back, I want to just look at my photos, everything, like that's going to be like another 2 hours. Before I know it, I'm already asleep, meaning the things that I plan to do, I'll fail to do them. So you need to have a plan. What plan do you have? Don't just spend like all your money on like partying. Think about the next day. You might party today, you separate with your friends. Tomorrow, what are you gonna eat?
yeah.
So,
So like the deal breaker, do you mean like generally or just money wise?
No,
generally.
it could be anything really.
Yeah.
Like, well, I think also it matters how this person treats the people around them.
Yeah.
I mean, especially his family, his mom, because the way he treats his mom is the way he will treat you. If he doesn't respect his mother, he won't respect you. So yeah, the way he treats people around him, if he's
I mean, somebody who is like maybe to the people around, like just being rude generally or lying about stuff. And then to you they are kind. I mean, that you should know that their character is like not matching up, and you should follow their patterns.
I mean, they're just doing that because at this point in time they like you.
Yeah,
But it will soon be your turn.
Yeah.
I have a question. How do you know that he's the one? How do you know, like, okay, this is a guy, he won't lie to me, you know, he's gonna do all this for me. How do you know he's the one?
Well, who wants to go first?
No, my question is, can you ever?
Ever.
No,
Like,
that
no, for certainty.
this person won't
Like,
lie, this person won't cheat or what?
what's the word? For sure. For sure that this person won't lie to you, won't do anything. But I just believe that, for me personally, I don't want someone to sell me a dream. Don't tell me that you take a bullet for me, you die for me, you do all those things. I know those things as maybe not even possible, but I want you to be at least honest with me. If you want to be with me, you're honest with me.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be with me anymore, you're honest with me.
Yeah.
Don't waste my time. Like, hey, look, I've met someone else.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, bye. Don't be like, I didn't want to break your heart, so blah, 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 blah.
Guys, how do you meet someone else when you're with me? What do you mean? What is somebody doing?
What was
with
wrong with
somebody
it?
else?
It happens all the time.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
This is why discipline comes in. I think
Yeah.
a lot of
I mean,
us are
because
not
there will be so many
disciplined.
people out there, even after you get married, that
Yeah.
Exactly,
you won't
they're
feel
there,
that
they're there. And then somebody was telling me one thing you have to know is, like when you're dating, the moment it's like you're dating somebody, you should know that, yeah, like the competition begins. So you like, there will be other people that will be texting the person, talking to the person, and everything. So it's about also you like what you're doing to keep the relationship. That like this has to work on both sides.
Okay.
Like it's about what you're doing to also keep the relationship. Because if you're just relaxed, this is gonna be entertaining by other people.
Boring.
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
What was it? I watched the eight episode series Relationship Goals by Michael Todd, and he did say this. You know, you're consistently still trying to just be a good partner, to make sure you still look good, make sure you still work hard. The same things that your husband or partner or I don't know, boyfriend liked about you in the beginning, those things you were doing before you had this person, before you were with this person, you should continue to do them, to look clean, to be, I don't know, happy, positive, to work hard, all these things that maybe somebody might have found attractive in you.
But a lot of people relax after
Yeah.
marriage.
Yeah, and that's what we shouldn't do. We shouldn't
Do you
relax.
think somebody should like you for your looks?
I mean,
It
it's
happens.
one of the
It happens.
it's one of the characteristics. I mean, we all say
It's like
beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, and then beauty is internal and all that. But before the person would approach you, you first have to look nice to the person. Before the person can see your inner beauty, right?
Yeah.
So I don't believe that someone should like you solely based on your looks, but it also counts.
It will be the only reason somebody will want to know you better, unless maybe you already know each other,
talking or something, like I'm on TV,
and then now they know you for you, and maybe if you're friends.
But
before.
I feel like there are a lot of things that are attractive. But anyway, most of the people go for looks, but most of the people.
But you could be attracted to somebody for their looks, and then when you get to know them, you know that this person is not really a nice person, and then you could decide to not continue. So I think looks can't really keep a relationship, or lead you to marry somebody.
I agree.
Yeah. So what would be? Did you mention your deal breaker?
Plan. I think I
Planning.
talked about
And
planning.
what was yours?
Honesty. It was about
Honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, lies. People who lie are just.
Just wants honesty.
Yeah. I think. Oh yeah. If I remember.
I don't know if we've answered the question. How would you know if it's the one?
No, we haven't.
We haven't.
How would you know? No, there's this thing of where some people might say, is it a prophecy? Like, okay, this is the one. And everything.
That's what's
So, no, I think you have to really pray. You have to reason. You have to be reasonable. You have to be logical.
I see these memes and then they'll be like, God, give me a sign.
Yeah.
God, give me a sign.
Not blind.
Please.
No.
Please God, give me another sign.
That's what I was looking
Yeah.
for.
But yeah, I think you should be logical, reasonable, and you guys, like, red flags are red flags. Don't paint it orange or green. Yeah.
I had a question. Do you believe in like setting standards or like setting standards and like making a list sort of like, okay, this is what I'm looking for in a guy and this guy should meet all these qualities, these like to meet my standards, like do you believe in that or do you do that?
We kind of.
Yeah, like we were all younger.
Yeah, younger babies were like tall. Yeah, you know, bands or I don't know, you know, or bicycle.
Yeah.
But then I think it shouldn't be a list, because sometimes you may be looking for one thing and you will be ignoring the other one, which is what is actually yours. So it's okay to have standards, let's say, but what did we say? We're talking about God-fearing and truthful. Those are still your standards, right? Yeah. But maybe we should try to look for them, I don't know, maybe like in different packages. Maybe the physical.
Maybe not tall.
Yeah. Not short. No six-pack, you know, just take off the bands and, you know, look somewhere else, you know, something like that. But yeah, I think it depends on which part of the list, you know, you want to keep and what. I think we should take off maybe, I don't know, physical. I mean, you can't really completely take it off, but we shouldn't be maybe extravagant
dependent
on it, you know, because you could find maybe somebody is really nice
God has
to
given you.
Yeah, because somebody could be a really nice person and then you're looking at the list, you're like, but God, he's not.
He's just.
But someone could
It's
even
not.
meet all those characteristics and there's still no connection.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
talked about
Zero.
compatibility.
Yeah.
They're just not compatible.
compatibility.
And then someone who is absolutely
And you're compatible.
And
what
then
happens?
I remember my friend recently got married. Well, she's an older friend, and she always used to say, well, she didn't like this guy because he wasn't what was on her list. He was the complete opposite. But she just kept on saying, I don't know why I feel like I'll marry this person. And we were all just, maybe you will, maybe you will. Just, you know, if you don't like him, you don't like him. And then she ended up marrying him. And you know, even when she started liking, she was like, God, why? Like, this is not the person I wanted to be. It was like, this is not the person on my list.
Wow.
Yeah, but now she's happy. She's happily married.
Not like go where your happiness is, because your happiness shouldn't depend on another person. But
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
be happy.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to make yourself happy first,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I think this is one point that we miss. Like we expect another person to give us like that 100% happiness. Instead of gonna be happy, instead of making ourselves happy first. Because like I think that brings about like if you're not content and everything else, so you're expecting somebody to do certain things for you, that's when you're gonna feel good about yourself. So what if they don't do the certain things?
Yeah. Also communicate expectations. That's been the biggest thing. Yeah, communication, guys. Communication. I think this is a big one for me.
The ladies too.
Yeah, all of us. Yeah, we like communication. So I
Of
think,
course,
yeah, I think it's nice.
I have people who'd say otherwise about me, but okay.
No, Salma, with me you communicate. You know, I don't know
I
how
know,
that's
babe.
how
That's definitely how it's supposed to be. Communication is a key. Like if you don't talk, I mean, how am I going to know you when you're angry? Because at some point I need to fight with you.
What about
you know?
those people who when they're angry, they
go quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, people have different ways in which they manage their anger. So
And that's why they say that it's important to even know maybe a man, like what he's like when he's angry before you get married.
that can only be through communication.
Yeah.
I think you're like spending time together, communicating here and there. You would know because it's not always that conversations are smooth.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might say something and oh gosh.
Yeah, and you
Because
don't know that.
yeah.
You don't know that.
So
until
from that you
communicate
get to know and understand how you're gonna treat somebody.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, I don't want us to go too far concerning the time, but I think in part 2 we will talk about you before the man. So what should you be doing?
Yeah,
what should you be doing? How should you be working on yourself? And it's not that you are constantly like searching, but yeah, just what you're doing with your personal life before the man. I think that will be in part 2. So you guys, I'm going to put their links down below to their Instagram, and Veronica actually has a YouTube channel, so you guys should check that out. Yeah.
Miss Veronica.
Yeah, you know the stylist. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for being on my channel today. I know that there's a lot to actually touch on this topic, but I think we'll put it into a series. Today was just like the general feel of it. So yeah, okay, so you guys, on my channel I usually say bye like this. So you guys, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.